Aurobindo's Savitri. Book 11. The Book of Everlasting Day. Canto 1. The Soul's Choice and the Supreme Consummation. Page 675. Second line. In those far lapsing symphonies she could hear, breaking through enchantments of the ravished sense, the lyric voyage of a divine soul. Mid spume and laughter tempting with its pro, the charm of innocent Circean isles, adventures without danger, beautiful inlands, where siren wonder sings its lures from rhythmic rocks in ever foaming seas. In the harmony of an original sight, delivered from our limiting ray of thought, and the reluctance of our blinded hearts to embrace the Godhead in whatever guise, she saw all nature marvelous without fault. Invaded by beauty's universal revel, her being's fibre reached out, vibrating, and claimed deep union with its outer selves, and on the heart's chords made pure to seize all tones, heaven's subtle ties of touch, unwearying, forced more vivid raptures than earth's life can bear. What would be suffering here was fiery bliss, all here but passionate hint and mystic shade, divined by the inner prophet who perceives the spirit of delight in sensuous things, turned to more sweetness than can now be dreamed. The mighty signs of which earth fears the stress, trembling because she cannot understand and must keep obscure in forms strange and sublime, where here the first lexicon of an infinite mind, translating the language of eternal bliss. Here rapture was a common incident, the lovelinesses of whose captured thrill, our human pleasure is a fallen thread, lay symbol shapes a careless ornament, soon on a rich brocade of Godhead's dress. Things fashioned where the imaged homes, where mind arrived to fathom a deep physical joy. The heart was a torch lit from infinity. The limbs were trembling densities of soul. These were the first domains, the outer courts, immense but least in range and least in price, the slightest ecstasies of the undying gods. Higher her swing of vision swept anew, admitted through large sapphire opening gates into the whiteness of a light beyond. These were but sumptuous decorated doors to worlds nobler, more felicitously fair. Endless aspired the climbing of those heavens. Realm upon realm received her soaring view. Then on what seemed one crown of the ascent, where finite and the infinite are one, immune she beheld the strong immortal seeds, who live for a celestial joy, and rule the middle regions of the unfading ray. Great forms of deities sat in deathless stires, eyes of an unborn gaze towards her, leaned through a transparency of crystal fire. In the beauty of bodies, wrought from rapture's lines, shapes of entrancing sweetness, spilling bliss, feet glimmering upon the sunstone courts of mind, heaven's cupbearers bore round the eternal's wine. A tangle of bright bodies of moved souls, tracing the close and intertwined delight, the harmonious thread of lives forever joined in the passionate oneness of a mystic joy, as if sunbeams made living and divine the golden bosom Apsara goddesses, in grooves flooded from an argent disk of bliss that floated through a luminous sapphire dream. In a cloud of raiment lit with golden limbs and gleaming footfalls, treading fairy swaths, virgin motions of beckoned innocences, who know their right for a dance of God, thrilled, linked in moonlit revels of the heart.